I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
The first leg of the Pick Six is race 3 on the program, which is a maiden plate at 25 to 2, 13:35 over 1900 meters or 1.9 kilometers, depending on which way you like your distances disseminated to you. The average merit rating here is a 63. Top of the best weighted column is Global Secret. Top of the speed form rating column is the Green Gallant. My first choice is not Global Secret, and it's not the Green Gallant, so I'm not looking at the top of the columns in the computer form. I've gone for number 8, 6 Hot Fix Rahil, the gelding by Flower Alley out of a Jalad mare for Alison Wright, Hollywood Syndicate, Anton Marcus. You were in their camp and are in their camp in the previous race with Purple Merchant. After you've made a case for Purple Merchant, I respect her, but I'm not as big on her as I am 6 Hot Fix. Let me tell you why. First run over 1400 meters on the gravel turf. Fourth to Let's Twist Again. Let's Twist Again since come out to run a very good second. Second run over the same course and distance, 1400, 3.5 lengths to Pashton Wali. Never really had the smoothest run in transit. I think over 1900 meters now, this gelding could be tough to beat. Am I barking up the wrong tree?
No, not at all, Warren. I definitely think that 6 Hot Fix must have an undeniable chance in this lineup. A tad disappointing last time out, if I can say that, behind Pashton Wali beaten under 4 lengths. But the debut run is a run that I keep going to, and as you mentioned, Let's Twist Again has come out to run a cracking second. And Bugsy Malone has won from that form line, and the horse that finished second in that race, Running Rifles, has won. So 6 Hot Fix must have a chance stepping up in trip. I think the extra trip is going to suit, and Anton Marcus gets in the saddle, so he's definitely going to be right there at the finish. However, he is my second choice in this race. I do like the value that the 2-horse Winter Royale possesses at around 6 to 1 in the market, well drawn in gate 2. I think you can completely ignore his last start. Drawn 14 out of 14, he never got into the race at all. Much better drawn in gate 2, going over the 1900 meter. It's a trip that he will have no issue with whatsoever. This does look like a race that doesn't have the strongest of form, and I think that Winter Royal, if he shows good improvement based on his 2 starts in the province, I think that he's going to go close to winning. He's had 3 starts in the province. One was on the turf, which was last time out, which I think that you can completely put a line through. And then prior to that, there were 2 starts on the poly track, and I don't think that he quite enjoyed the poly track. So being on the turf over the 1900, I think that you can expect a big run from the 2-horse Winter Royal, and does offer some nice value at around 6 to 1 in the market. And I made him a suggested place accumulator banker on the show, so I'm looking for a big run from the 2-horse.
Let's talk about... It would be remiss if we didn't speak about Paul Lafferty's 2 horses, because his stable's bang in form, and he's got 2 runners here that have to have strong chances. Edge of Winter, Bombay Circus, Atlantic City, those are 3 other runners that also have a chance. But let's talk about the Paul Lafferty coupling, Graylingari and Global Secret. I use the word coupling. We know that couplings don't apply, but they are coupled in the race, Graylingari and Global Secret. Your thoughts?
Global Secret has been disappointing. Last time out there was race time support for her, but she really disappointed when beaten by Miss Gibson. She does get the weight allowance here, so she only has to carry 54.5 on her back. Does have a wide draw to contend with, but I think if she shows her ability, she could possibly have a place chance. I'm not quite sure if she'll be able to win this race against the boys, but definitely a horse that I include into trifectas and quartets. Graylingari is so consistent, always runs an honest race, so must be included into trifectas and quartets, but it's hard to make a case for him to win the race, as he's a 29-time maiden, and I'm not sure if this is a race that he's capable of winning, but it definitely won't be a surprise if he does come through to win.
Last question before we wrap up the first leg of the pick six. The Green Gallant. I'm battling to assess him. He's a handsome son of Gimme the Green Light. He comes from the stable of Frank Robinson, who know how to turn out winners. Mr. Cherry owns him. Marco van Rensburg's going to ride him. He's flashed up and run some very good races, but I'm on the fence with him now. I'm finding it hard to assess him.
Yes, I agree with that, Warren. I'm exactly in the same camp as you are. Disappointed last time out. He was supported in the market, but just didn't seem to land a punch. So I'm going to see how he does go in this lineup, but I can't select him to win this race.
Rahil's numbers, his exact numbers are 2 Winter Royale from 8, 6 Hotfix. I'm in the camp of 6 Hotfix. That's race 3. See you just now for race 4.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Interbet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.